The BF Club.
Yeah. At Wake and Bake. Pull up. 5038.
Breakfast and Bongs.
5038 Vineland, North Hollywood. Pull up.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, we're going to talk more football, but you guys are welcome to stay. You guys can head out, whatever you want to do. It's up to you.
This is lit.
This is pretty lit, man. If I leave in the next 10 minutes, it's to get to some of that cannabis, man.
What's your most popular menu? I mean, item on the menu aside from cannabis.
We have some beautiful chicks that they do well. They roll these pre-rolls.
Okay.
Get the nugs. They break it down. Hand
These
roll them.
Real pre-rolls. So for all the people who know, pre-rolls is like that thing where they give them for you for free.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you be like, should I smoke this?
Right.
You would never get away.
That's only you because you on the other side now.
Yeah, I'm hating.
Now you a connoisseur, but
I'm a connoisseur.
back in the day, he wasn't.
Back in the day, that
We'll
would've
take
been
anything.
anything.
I know y'all were picking Indiana. Whatever was in the mail.
We saw oregano and everything.
Man,
I was out there selling.
Add that in, man. Just put a little. Hey, man, when you break that blunt up, just leave a little tobacco in there.
I was selling some.
We need
It's the same color. It's the same color.
I had that seaweed, that dried seaweed wrap.
They even they started making fake weed in Indiana. I was like, oh my god, that's tripping.
The spice was just there.
They were tripping.
I never
do spice.
That
Children
Robert
out
and
there,
Kendici?
do not ever do spice. I
Yeah,
saw
no.
some things. Whoa, boy.
Shout out to Big
It's
Sean.
called Mad Hatter. Oh boy,
Ooh.
you'll see some new things. In
I
life.
remember that. I didn't tell
New
you.
dimensions.
And that's legal.
Right.
Like full on legal.
Before weed.
Yeah. It
And-
make no damn sense.
Right, you end up like Demi Lovato.
Yo.
For real though, like that shit is crazy. Like, sorry to say that. Too soon. Sorry. Excerpts.
All right, Kenny, I know you want to talk about Dez Bryant, so let's go ahead and get to his rant this week.
Oh man. But before I do that, I just got one more question. Y'all gotta come back. We gotta do an episode at y'all spot or we gotta do a live remote something. But
We could do that.
I
I just realized my phone died.
I was pointing. I was like, his low battery's been on for 30 minutes. I was like,
mine too.
No live. All right.
but
The whole time it wasn't
I
live?
don't
no, you
know.
got a good chunk of it. But I was
Okay.
like, all right, it's off.
Decent
But
happened.
as far as the greatest moments at Indiana, football wise, that y'all been to on the field, what was it? Who were the dopest athletes that y'all played against? I mean, Ohio State is up there, I'm assuming. And the last part, who is the conception about the Big Ten being low key slow true?
Yo, Big Ten is slow, but they're huge. But they're huge.
Yeah.
They're the biggest people I've ever seen in my life.
It's country boys.
Yo,
eating
I'm talking
trees.
about Cameron Hayward, big, 6'7", plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers right now.
Had 10 sacks and didn't get all pro. I don't get it.
Right, but at the same time, the best experience I had personally was Ohio State game. I played against Carlos Hyde and Braxton Miller. Yo, that game was so fast. They got off he had that loud clap. Yo, the whole stadium heard it, and it was like, yo, what we about to get into?
Braxton Miller?
What are we getting into?
But then we lost by 4, but it was 44-48.
It was a crazy.
That was a crazy game.
Yeah,
I remember that.
yeah, it was cool. But that was one of the best experience. Well, my
I got
best
hurt
player I've ever
that
seen
game.
though.
I played hurt.
Best player I've ever seen though. When I was a redshirt freshman, I seen Russell Wilson, bro, at Wisconsin. Yo, he was so poised in the pocket, and I think they put up 60 against us.
That was one of the greatest offensive lines ever put together,
Yo.
because all those cats are
Put up
multimillionaires in the
60.
league.
Right, the whole squad went to the league.
Wagner, everybody.
And Russell was just chilling.
Yeah, bro. The Big Ten, from a D-line perspective, like he said, is the biggest humans I've ever seen in my life. So, we played Iowa before we played Ohio State, and that's when I was like, there's no way. Hey, I was like, there's no way, bro. For real, though. When we played Iowa,
And tight ends run 4.5s for no reason.
Bro, their tight ends, all 3 of them was 6'7",
And can block.
and 280. So right tackle was 6'6".
Riley Reef or some shit.
Spriggs would have been a tight end over there.
Bro, Spriggs would have made it, bro.
For
Spriggs,
real.
they wouldn't have let Spriggs play, bro. He didn't weigh enough, bro. Literally.
Farron's son was the center.
6'6", 6'5" for the guard. The center is 6'6", so that's weird. Tall center.
Yeah.
The other left guard 6'7". Left tackle 6'8", tight end 6'7".
Hey, the scout report, the coaches knew, like, dang, this about to be a long game. This is about to be a really long game.
First
They're gonna get whatever they want to run game.
First play of the game,
Yep.
hand that ball off.
So,
Line just move like a C. Like a wave, just whoom. Bro, and then when we played Ohio State, that's when I was like,
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Hell
grown,
no,
man.
like-
this is another level.
because I really thought Iowa, like, as far as like height and weight and O-line wise, but like everyone on Ohio State was like big humans.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah,
had
And
the
I was
biggest
like,
people.
are we really that like? I'm playing with some big guys right now. Am I that small? Because
Yeah.
bro, and then Vernon Golston is huge too. When we play Michigan State, Vernon Golston is huge.
Yeah.
Michigan State,
The bus?
not Vernon, but William 92 wasn't. Because Vernon Golston with Ohio State.
No,
The
no.
other Golston
Oh,
for the Bucks,
That-
William Golston.
William Golston.
That dude
That's
was
what
a
I'm talking
freak of
about.
nature,
That
but I
dude's a
was-
freak of nature, bro. He was huge. He played for Michigan. You're
He
right.
looked like Armand Armstead. Like, you don't know how tall he is or how well he moves, but you see something new every play.
bro.
It's freakish.
I was on pump block.
Homie from Missouri, too, bro. Number.
Don't say Alden Smith. Pete might cry.
Bro, he was massive, bro. I
I
forget
was,
his
I was
name.
there when we played.
Bro, that's when Missouri had the best. He was the
Oh,
best
Sheldon
player.
Richardson? They
No,
had a
you
bunch
talking
of
about,
D-line.
you talking about
Yeah.
edge rushers? Cause
Yeah, he's an edge rusher.
Oh,
He's a,
I probably know what it is, but they
dang,
had
he was
hella
a big
cats.
dude. He's like
Yeah, they were
6'8".
putting dudes out in the league every year.
They
too.
still are. Marshall
Yeah.
Fraser was last year.
I don't know what's up with Missouri. Like
They-
spread offense and a bunch of speedy DNs.
Which is
That's it.
weird, but their defense is always trash. But
Yeah.
they stay having hitters in the secondary. They occasionally get one good linebacker,
That's
but their
true.
D line is always nasty.
D line's always nasty. I don't know. Great out. Yeah, recruiting.
And
great.
Iowa has no receivers.
Yeah.
Somebody on Ohio State was talking trash. They're like
Running back.
Ohio State's receiver. I know Jordan Lewis. He played cornerback at Michigan, and he was talking trash about how bad Iowa's receivers were.
Who running back from Michigan State? We played against him too.
Le'Veon Bell?
Le'Veon Bell. We played
Yo,
against
oh my
him, bro.
God.
Damn.
He jumped
Crazy
over
story.
Kenny.
we seen him
Bro, his
hurdle
hurdles
somebody.
don't make no sense.
Yo, homie was like 5'3", and he didn't even go dive tackle. He just went to go tackle him regular, and he thought he was tackling him. No, Kenny was just this tall and just jumped right over him, bro. And the whole stadium just stopped and paused.
And you know what?
Like,
that was the year when
He killed
They-
Boise
they-
State.
he was loving
yeah,
that move.
He was lit.
So we was waiting for it all game, right? So DBs was going high. They're like, I ain't gonna be the one.
Yo,
But
everybody
Kenny really is
froze
like
for like a
5'6",
second in the
5'7".
play.
He hopped
I was,
over.
I was in the middle of the
He
play
knew.
and I saw it. I was like, oh my God.
He did
Slow motion.
ESPN.
ESPN top 10. Like, that's the crazy thing too. You playing in the NCAA, you be in the top 10. Like, oh my gosh, yo, Kenny, hey.
And then, you know what? And then you get breakfast the next morning. You in there with all the volleyball girls, all the soccer girls, and what
like,
they got
stand
on
still, let
every damn TV.
Sports Center.
Sports Center.
They're like, hold on, stand up. Let me try to hurdle you.
Not
Like,
top 10.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that'd be the funniest moments though.
That's crazy.
But
that was
yeah,
crazy.
Le'Veon, he was lit. Like,
And
yes.
that was the year when they went
Kirk
to a
Cousins too, right?
bowl game.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, we
Kirk
played against Kurt too,
That was when they killed Boise State.
and
That was a
we
painful game.
almost beat him too that year. We was just tripping.
We was tripping.
Like literally, we lost all our games. I think it was by 10 points or less that year, and it was 5-7. So we could have went to a bowl
We
game.
played Northwestern.
Yeah,
Northwestern
Cam
was
Colton.
nice.
Cam Colton was there
Did
that
we
year.
play Army or Navy?
He tried to make cannabis legal too, right? Cam Colton, something like that.
Kane Coulter.
Cam Colton. He tried to do something recently.
Yeah, he was already with, because Northwestern is where they had that lawsuit.
Oh,
he had his
gotta-
own business.
Yo,
The union.
shout out Cam Colton. I got a check from him, and they dropped the check. hey, shout out Cam. For real though, they dropped the check. He got like 100,000 people paid. He's a real hero. Like,
That's what's up.
That Northwestern Business School
hey,
connect.
for real though.
That's crazy.
He was reading a lot of books.
They're taking on NCAAs.
Yeah. But yeah, we see some great people.
But speaking of back to Dez Bryant, so he pretty much took on the world last week. Went at everybody. He kind of broke his silence on the Cowboys situation. Pretty much said that Sean Lee was a snake who went to Penn State. And that Jerry Jones was pretty much clueless as to what was going on. And that I was pretty much, they were supposed to have a lunch and sit down and talk. But Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones' son, pretty much set up a meeting. And yeah, Sean Lee stabbed him in the back, called him a snake. Went off on a bunch of local journalists. He was like, "Shut up! You're employed by them."
Yeah,
It was hilarious. He was killing people. He just more tea. He's like, you know why our offense was so bad? It's because we literally ran out there and ran the same formation. Everybody was in the same spot every week. And you go back and look at the Cowboys, and yeah, Dez Bryant literally never played in the slot. He was always on the outside. They literally were in the same formation almost every time as far as like position. And he finally got in his bag on everybody, the media, and
man, all I gotta say about this though
I love
is if you're trying to get paid, like Dez is looking for a contract, like.
But he said
like, you're not helping your marketability. Like you already turned down a 3-year deal from guaranteed from the Ravens.
That's where old receivers die, though.
That's true. That's damn true.
Steve Smith Sr. had his Achilles tendon sacrificed.
Torrey Holt too, right?
I forgot about that. No, he went to the Jaguars. He died in the Jaguars.
Jaguars and the Patriots, and then it was over. Yeah, he was actually decent for the Jaguars.
I also think it's crazy because this week Earl Thomas pretty much called out the Seahawks too.
Good. Basically
on Players Tribune saying, you know, I've been a part of this defense. I've been a part of this culture. I built this whole thing. You know, I've helped out Sherman. I've made him into the person he is. And now you guys either need to pay me or trade me. Like, literally, he put it that simple.
Y'all think Dez is relevant, though, like, with the receivers we have now?
No, hell no.
Only if he can play slot.
Right, because we have some raw receivers on every team right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Jarvis Landry just got paid. And even though he's slow and ran a 4.7, he straight up was like, I had issues with Adam Gase because he would never give me more like a bigger route tree. Like most of his 112 catches last year were either screens, slants, or passes behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, he had under 1,000 yards. Like, how do you have 100? Like,
he averages like 8 yards a catch for his career.
Come on.
I don't respect receivers who are that slow.
They overworked him. He did a lot of hours and didn't get paid.
They gave him 90. They gave him like a 90 speed rating on that. And I was like, what? I was like, bro, he ran a 4.7. I don't care how much effort he puts on the field. You don't give a guy who runs a 4.7 like a 90 speed rating.
Right. Man.
But the Browns receivers is going to be nice.
I mean, I don't want to interrupt the schedule, man, but I just wanted to give a special shout out to my Los Angeles Chargers, man. You know, I'm proud of you. Their squad is coming together, man. We looking real good. What y'all think about that number 1 pick at safety at Florida State?
Yeah, man, if he can stop getting robbed.
He got robbed at gunpoint.
Yeah.
When? Out in L.A. a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago, he got robbed at gun off Sunset.
I gotta boo that one.
He wasn't even flexing. He was with his pops.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was with his pops.
And a Rolls Royce.
I mean, yeah.
That's
got a Rolls Royce.
Iced out.
He's like, yeah.
They took the wheel. They stabbed all his wheels, so he couldn't go anywhere.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was on the news.
You said they took the whip?
No, they didn't take the whip.
Oh, they
took his rollie.
They robbed him and
took his chain.
They sliced all his tires so he couldn't get away and chase him.
Damn.
And then they just activated him off the pup list.
They need to monitor Sunset more.
For real.
Melrose. Like, come on.
For real.
Every day a star is going to pull up. Like, you need somebody watching that.
That's another thing. Being business owners, dealing with security in that area. How have y'all handled things?
Really just the vibe. Like, you just got to know certain situations. But we're not just too loud, like, with things. Like, no flashy. We ain't materialistic like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wear jewelry myself. You know? Like, Ray.
Rayside.
Well, someone on your Chargers should have put Derwin on game. Like,
I needed.
You can't just be out here flexing like
But
that.
All
he
of
a
them
bit-
shoulda known.
But,
I need
but
to go
he
sit
like
down
Ray
with
like
the boys.
6'3", 6'4" though. So